Dr. Lee Vickers with Bodies of Light and Light Workers International. Today, we are talking to you about money and wealth. So what is money? Anyone have an idea? What is money? Anyone have an idea?
Energy.
What? Energy.
Green energy.
It's energy. Money is energy. So this is why we're talking about it in Bodies of Light and Light Workers International. Now, the first myth that I want to have everyone here understand is this. The idea that money is somehow a sin or evil or in any other thing other than 100% pure life force, 100% good, is a lie. Now, the people who are trying to tell you that money was evil, and just so you know, the ones who are trying to say money is evil, okay, are usually the ones who are trying to take all your money. So they're telling you money is evil, whether it be many people can do it. I'm not going to go into what it is, but a lot of the people who are saying money is evil, they're the ones that say they're going to handle that evil for you. So you don't have to go under all that stress with money. They'll just take all of it. Now, what is that? I'm going to tell you what that is. The ones who just say it's evil and then just want to take it all, they're a thing that I would call a succubus, a vampire, full of dark energy, because the basis of taking more than you give is dark in nature. Listen to this. This is important. The basis of taking more than you give is dark in nature. Now, in the Bible, they said a selfish man can't enter the kingdom of heaven. Why is that? Because they take more than they give. The second that you go out of balance, the millisecond that you go out of balance and you're taking more energy than you're giving, is the second that you're going down into a black hole of destruction. You're becoming that succubus of self-destruction, that vampire, and that is really, if there was anything that they said about money, it's people who take more than they're giving in that energy exchange, then that is dark. Okay? So the idea that something is dark or something is not pure light, it's the idea of taking more than you give. Okay? Now, everything is a flow of energy, a give and take with money, with wealth. Okay? So if you're going to bring more money to you, what do you got to do?
Give more.
Give more. I want to say it again. So if you really want to have an excess amount of energy, amount of money, amount of wealth to come to you, give more. So what is wealth? What is money? Energy. So is a piece of paper, what is that? I have $1 and a piece of paper, $100. What is that? That's an idea of energy. Money is basically an idea. It's an idea of exchange. If a person had $1 billion in the bank and it sat there was no interest, it was like buried, it just sat there. Let's say it was just gold bars. And they didn't do anything with the gold. They just sat the gold in a vault and they just left it. What is that? Did that create anything? No, it's kind of like in the Bible, like where they said, when they buried the money. And the guy didn't like that. Right? Another guy lost some money, another guy made money. But the worst thing you could ever do is nothing. Okay? Because the thing is this, is that stuck flows of energy are non-survival in nature. If the energy is not moving, you're dead. D-E-A-D. You're dead. So what are we doing when we do bodies of light? Is we're plugging into limitless quantities of light to flow through us into everything we be, do, and have. Where does it come from? It comes from nowhere to here through you. It comes from nowhere to here through you. Who does it come from? You. Does it come from anywhere else? No. It comes through you. You. It comes through you. So where does money come from? Where is it created? You. You create it. You create it from the core of every atom within yourself. And you created it when you decided to give more than you receive. The second you decide, the second you get pissed off, let's say you're at a job, right? You're at a job and you say, you know what? I'm done with this job. They don't appreciate me. It's not good. And I just don't care anymore. What happened? You decided not to give. And you went down that dwindling spiral into the dark. What is the dark? The dark is the path into pain and suffering. And when it comes to money, the darkness is a lack of flow, a lack of productivity, a lack of creation vibration that you're willing to flow through you into everything you be, do, and have.
So it's pain and suffering.
Right. Always, the path into the darkness is full of pain and suffering. The path into the light is full of what?
Pleasure.
Pleasure. Right? So now pleasure happens when you decide to give more than you receive. And I just want to say another biblical statement in that the reason that a selfish man can't enter the kingdom of heaven is because the nature of taking more is that dark energy. It's like a black hole. It's a nature of taking energy without giving energy in return. You see what I mean? Now, I'm going to make everyone feel really cool in a second who does a lot of bodies of light, because when you do a lot of bodies of light, you get a lot of this to give, okay? Your greatest gift, the greatest thing you could give anyone, ever, the greatest gift you could give anyone, no matter what you're doing, is your good mood, is your happiness, your brilliance, your laughter, your smiling, your enthusiasm, your bliss, your peace. All those higher emotions, every single time that you decide to give that to someone, even if you're not going to get money back, is a flow outwards. Now, you might not necessarily get money or energy or flow where you gave it out. Okay? But it'll come from somewhere else. And I'm going to tell you, this is very, very, very important for money and wealth. Okay? You know you're giving money in the right direction, or you're giving energy, or giving happiness, you're giving help, you're giving whatever it is, when you feel good about it. It feels good. So when you're promoting something that is light, that is helping people, you'll feel tingly and poofy and good. I feel really good doing this, right? Now, when you give energy to something that's more dark, and usually dark things are things that are hurting people, you have a client who's taking your energy and he's hurting people, or he's doing this or doing that, it usually feels sticky or gooey, right? So if you're working with someone and this, you're going to have to learn more about light and dark and bodies of light, but just very simply, if you're at a job or at a place and it feels sticky and gooey all the time, you might need to do bodies of light and hold your best life vibration, your divine job vibration, and then follow that river somewhere else, right? So you know that you're giving energy the right direction when you feel good, okay? So when you're giving energy in a direction and you get a good energy back, you may not get something from that financially. But the fact that you gave energy and it bounced back, the money, the wealth, everything will come from somewhere. Now, the big thing is this. Where is all this coming from? It's coming from where?
Me.
You, right? So how do we tap into limitless streaming energy, limitless light? And what is Bodies of Light doing anyhow? It's doing what? It's opening up what?
44,000 doors of energy.
It's opening up over 44,000 doors of energy to heal you and attract your best life. But when I'm talking about money, when I'm talking about wealth, when I'm talking about your bank account, right? I'm talking about doing energy, opening up the energy and letting it flow through you into money areas. Okay, so when I'm talking about money, let's say work. Okay, so let's say someone has work or a job and they're doing Bodies of Light and they're saying it and they're opening up the energy and they're putting it into their work. So what would that do? What might happen? The thing that might happen is that you might get more ideas for work. Because within the light, what you got to get is within the light is this infinite information, infinite matrix of understanding that always evolves everything to higher and better form. So if you have a restaurant or a lawn business or consulting or you're working in any given area or your sales, when you bring the light, when you do Bodies of Light every day, right, and you're in sales, what happens? People feel the energy. They want to do business with you. They want to sign the contract. And I'm going to tell you sales, whenever anyone ever bought anything, they're going to feel one of two ways. They're going to feel really good about it. So if you're doing Bodies of Light, they get that energy with it. And because you have a higher vibration, if you're selling something, it's going to help you sell that thing that's the best for the person. Because there's a lot of light in the transaction. And they feel good about it. Now, there's the other one where you're like, oh, I don't know if I should buy this. And it feels kind of gooey. Right? So if you're in sales and you're selling a good product and people are feeling gooey, the problem is you.
That's right.
The problem's your light. Okay? Because if you have a lot of light, if you have a lot of good energy, people are going to want to work with you. They're going to want to promote you. They're going to want to do business with you. And I'm going to say something else. When you put money into wealth, energy into wealth. When you do Bodies of Light, you put it into money, into wealth. And everyone repeat after me. I direct the light of the universe.
I direct the light of the universe.
One Googleplex.
One Googleplex.
Times one Googleplex.
Times one Googleplex.
Into my wealth.
Into my wealth.
Breathe. And that breath is the pump. Breathe. Breathe. So what's going to happen is this, is that the energy that you bring through, when you do Bodies of Light, it evolves everything higher. Every single button on a shirt, the person who made it had energy, the artistry, the fabric, clothing. You know, when you're in a business that needs to have really, really like tight clothing, why should you wear really, really good clothing? Because the clothing also shows the energy of consciousness. You know, so if you have really tight clothes and you're a stockbroker, you know, and you're all trimmed up and everything, that is the appropriate thing to wear. Clothing is energy. And see, people go, oh, you know, you should be a beggar in rags. That's not enlightened. Being a beggar in rags is not enlightened. I'm going to tell you right now, being a beggar in rags, everyone look at their partner, being a beggar in rags is not enlightened. Right? It's not. Okay, that's a lie. You can look beautiful. Your beauty is enlightening. Your beautiful hairstyle is enlightening. And it is divine and it will make you more money.
You inspire people.
Right. When you look beautiful, and it isn't, and it's really about you loving you. You understand that the light that you're opening up, when you love every single thing about yourself, other people are going to like everything about you too. You got to create a love vibration within yourself that you love what you're selling. You love you. You love every atom within you. You love every person that you meet. And it creates that open flow of energy. Now, it's all about flow. That $1 billion in the bank, sitting there in gold bars. It's worthless. Why is it worthless? It's worthless because there's no flow. No one made jewelry out of the gold. There's some beautiful jewelry over here that Donna sells. And beauty is consciousness. Beautiful jewels, beautiful clothes. You know, when you're an artist and you create like an iPhone, okay? You create the iPhone. Why is it that the iPhone company, Apple, makes more money than any other corporation on earth? And I'm going to tell you, because they understand the universal laws of money and of exchange. And what they did is they created something that opened up flows. You can get to your calendar easily. It's beautiful. You know, person that makes beautiful things, beautiful jewelry, beautiful clothing, beautiful things, that is consciousness. That is enlightenment. That is, I'm going to tell you what it is. It's you as a spiritual being bringing heaven to earth. And heaven to earth is breathing the breath of life through what you do, through letting the energy flow through you into everything you be, do, and have. Now, anytime there is a blockage of flow, there's going to be less money. Why? Money is just energy. It's just energy. So you just have to let it flow through you. And when you're holding your divine work, your divine job, your divine products, you follow that energy, that truth, that understanding, that energy, that intelligence within the light. When you do bodies of light, it's going to guide you into creating money. You'll be sitting there at the kitchen counter and you'll be like, wow, I think someone should create a shirt. If you're a shirt person, they'll be like, I think there's this shirt that would make everyone feel good and happy and beautiful, and I'm going to create that shirt. Or I'm going to, you know what? I think this would make that car run better. And I think we need to create this part for a car, an airplane, right? When I say the light evolves everything to higher and better form, I'm saying the light evolves everything to higher and better form, and that's also your health, okay? So if your health is good, do you have more or less energy to create? More. So your health is part of it. Good food is part of it. Why is good food part of being wealthy? Because there's life force in the food. When you have life force in the food, your body works better. This is a temple, right? You know, I've had a lot of people throughout my few years, this lifetime, that would tell me, oh, I'm just going to transmute the food. Oh, it's deadly. It's a deadly fast food joint food, but I'm going to transmute it and make it good for me. That's a lie. Okay? You're not going to take rat poison and make it good for you. You may cleanse it. You may be able to drink the rat poison and it'll push out and you'll have diarrhea for 2 days. Okay? But it's not going to be good. You got to have things with life force that are grown in the earth, that have the minerals, that bought the light, like grapes. You know, even wine can be good. And foods and things that are grown are good. And fresh are good. Right? And of course, when you learn the Chia food, you'll learn how to test and know what has a higher vibration. But we live in a vibratory universe. So no matter what occupation you have, no matter what you're doing, the universe, and it plugs you into a matrix of divine energy. When you put the energy into wealth and money, you can get wealth and money. There is a limitless quantity of wealth and money. Where's money come from? They print it from nowhere to here. They just put it on a ledger and it showed up. But what creates it? You. You create wealth from within every core of every atom within you. And it's a willingness to let the energy flow through you into everything you be, do, and have. And I'm gonna put it really mildly. You got to do bodies of light unless you're going to sit there and ohm for 8 hours a day. Because bodies of light is the quickest thing that I found that opens up more energy faster than I've ever found. And I'm going to tell you, what is your most valuable resource? What is your most highest wealthy thing that you take with you from lifetime to lifetime? Your light. Your energy. And I'm going to tell you what you're doing. When you do bodies of light, you're opening up the ability to flow energy through you into everything you be, do, and have. So if you're at 10 units and you wash away a bunch of energetic constipation with the light, because light and dark energy cannot occupy the same space, and then you're at 1 billion, that's 100 million times more energy. So are you willing to attract wealth in your life 100 million times faster?
Yes.
Are you willing to heal yourself 100 million times faster?
Yes.
Are you willing to send energy to others 100 million times faster? Yes, it's the flow. It's all about the flow. And when you're flowing and you're glowing, people notice it. When you are plugged into higher consciousness and you create this lawn landscape that's just done right, and your higher self says, dun, 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 and you put that plant in just the right place, the person is thrilled, and then they go tell all their friends, and you go make twice as much money. It's amazing. And I'm going to give you another thing. This is near the end for those of you who've kept listening. Smooth and sticky. Feel that? Okay. Do this. Smooth. Anything that's good for you, anything that is going towards more money, anything that's going towards more wealth is smooth. Okay? Feel that. If it's not good, it's sticky. You're plugging into the matrix of all the energy around you. So let's say you have 10-year real estate. You got 10 clients to work with, and you go, now you got to do bodies of light because you got to have enough energy in your body to be able to do this technique. But you're going, you know what? Should I work on this right here, this client? It's kind of really sticky. More than likely, you spend a lot of time, and not a lot's going to happen. So let's say you go to another one. What if I work with this client? And there's higher ways to learn this. There's a small one, but we can't teach it now because you're not going to have enough time to look. I know you're probably going, oh, it just keeps going on. But this is important for you. So smooth means there's more energy. So right here, wow, there's a lot of energy. I'm going to work with this person. Maybe I shouldn't work with this person. You put more effort and more energy working with people that are smoother. Why? Right, because there's more, you're feeling the energy of that deal. You're feeling the energy of working with this company. You're feeling the energy of doing this or doing that. So one way to be very wealthy is to spend more time spending time where it's smooth, where you go, wow, is there money here? If I work on this, is there money? Yes, smooth. Now, what if I work on this? Oh, not so great. You see? So this is something that I'm teaching. Smooth, yes, 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 no, no, no. And you can test there. Yes, 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 no, no, no. No is usually sticky. It's a quickie, but you're going to have to listen to more videos. You're going to have to get the Bodies of Light book, the Future Chia Food book to get more on this. But as everyone here can tell you, this will put you on the road to greater wealth, greater health, and do Bodies of Light every day, and get ready to blast off and have the wildest, wealthiest experience you could ever imagine by doing Bodies of Light and opening up your energy, following these recommendations. And peace out. Let's all say bye. Woohoo!
Bye. Woo!
Great. Great.